Reggae Boys commentary. How is everybody doing? I know today is not Thursday, today's Monday, but it's a special video, which is why we're communicating right now. Yeah. Do you know what's a special occasion? Well, let this sink in. The 2022 CONCACAF World Cup qualifying format has been shifted. My, we've heard so much, haven't we, the past couple of weeks, that it's going to be 3 groups of 4 teams in each group, and the top team from each group is going to advance to the World Cup. Before we touch on the new format, let's have a moment of silence for the boss who got relegated from the Premier League on Sunday. It pains me because this is his 3rd relegation. 2007, 2013, and now 2020. It pains me. It really does pain me. But he has accomplished so much in the sport. Fulham has to be looking at him. Fulham has to be looking at him. But if he doesn't decide to leave Watford, fine. Let him stay there and build himself up. Get Watford back in the Premier League. And it's possible. I can see it happening for sure. So Maps, I know you're a loyal subscriber. Listen to me. You're my brother. Don't worry. There are better days ahead. We're so proud of what you have accomplished for our country. Okay? What you have done for our country is absolutely fantastic. You've gone into your own pocket to come and play for Jamaica. And that is dedication. That is loyalty from the heart. Not every national player is going to pick up and open their wallet and pay their way to come and represent the country. But this guy has done it before. And I call that loyalty. And that's why, for me, Adrian Mariappa will always be the boss. Amongst other regions, but yeah. So, let's talk about the World Cup qualifying format, shall we? It's going to be one group of 8 teams. So it's going to be the octagon. This is the final round that we're speaking about. So Mexico, USA, Costa Rica, Jamaica, Honduras. They're the top 5 teams in CONCACAF at this moment in time, and they're going to be placed in the octagon. And you might be saying, well, what about the other 3 teams, Simon? The other 3 teams are going to be the 3 winners from the second round. The first round is going to comprise teams ranked 6th to 35th in the region. So you're going to have 6 groups of 5 teams in each group, and the top team from each group will advance to the second round. So more or less, you're talking about still the minnows of CONCACAF still getting opportunities to play. It's not a whole lot of games, but hey, they're getting football under their belts. So, and not every day a Dominic or a Montserrat or Anguilla can say, hey, we're playing Canada, guys, we're playing El Salvador, we're playing Trinidad, we're playing Haiti. Well, that's for them. That's not for us. We're the big crop of the Caribbean. We're the big crop of CONCACAF. So, my thoughts on the format. I'm okay with it. It's more games, and you know how I have always been preaching more games, right? 14 games, 7 home, 7 away. Top 3 goes to the World Cup. The 4th place team plays off with an intercontinental playoff. But you know my concern, as I've expressed on Reggae Boys commentary before. Do we know by that time, will we have fans in the stadium? Do you know how important the office is with spectators? Have we seen World Cup qualifiers without fans? Listen, I've been in the office when we're already eliminated from World Cup qualifiers, and I've seen Panama and Costa Rica outnumber us in support. It's a passive atmosphere. I know what it's like to be sandwiched between Costa Rican fans in my home stadium. And I can tell you this, the office without fans is going to be like a shark without teeth. Can a shark get the job done? Yes. But it's going to be mighty challenging. I still maintain that if we use the exact squad that we took to the Gold Cup last year, then we'll finish fourth in the final round. If we, however, bring in Calvin Phillips, Ethan Laird, Michael Antonio, Mason Holgate, and company, then Jamaica can finish second in the octagon. Or maybe even win it. But we need 5 new faces. I've given my thoughts about those 5 already, including the Mancunian Ravel Morrison. What are you guys saying? Tell Lo to sign the contract, man, and stop Wolby out, so. Virgin, he has to make up his mind for him and his family, alright? So let him make his decision. As I said, I've heard of interest for him in France. I spoke to a couple of birdies today, and there's a couple of interest in France for him. Is he gonna go to France? No. But I've heard interest from him. From France, I should say. Watford chop and change manages too much. Yeah. Would be good if Fulham were to be promoted so Reed and Hexer can get some Premier experience to improve as footballers. Absolutely, 150%. Who is defender from Germany? I guess you're referring to Ricardo Henning and Jamie Lawrence. So, Reggae Boys fans, this is what I want you to do. At 7:45 p.m. Jamaica time, tune into Television Jamaica, and you're going to see a story that was done on the new format for World Cup qualifying. Damian Lowe, Roy Simpson, the team manager, and former Reggae Boys analyst Marshall Turner giving their thoughts about the new format for World Cup qualifying and if it is a benefit to Jamaica. So 7:45 p.m. Television Jamaica, the reactions to the World Cup qualifying format for CONCACAF. So stay tuned for that. All right? You want to look out for it. Orgel is moving to Sivasspor. Yep, that is true. Any news on Bailey? Where is he playing next? Well, as I understand, he's going to play with Bayer Leverkusen in the Europa League against Rangers next week on August 6th. Is he going to go to England? He's going to do the Europa League. And if Bayer Leverkusen does not win the Europa League, then it's possible that he's going to move soon. Why is Whitmore so silent? That's his personality, King Kosa. That is his personality. A man that will not answer your phone. A man that will only speak when spoken to. A man that you may know for years, but he forgets about what you have done for him. But look, at the end of the day, I think if you do your best and do what you're supposed to do, then everything will fall into place. Yeah, that's what I think, you know? So, I've said what I had to say already about this. So, Reggae Boys fans, let me know your thoughts about the new World Cup qualifying format. This is just a quick video about the format, the instructions, the details. Give me your thoughts about it. Tell me your thoughts about the new World Cup qualifying format. Are you excited about Jamaica's chances for Qatar? Do you see more 2026 as something to aim to? Give me your thoughts and let me know. Which club do you think is best from Bailey's development? I think Leicester City for development, but Man City for exposure. We need a more outspoken coach than simple. Bravo Rage Squadron. We need centre back, Simon. Do you think there's enough time to recruit from England? I had this conversation with Marshall Turner today, because Mariappa is 33 and he can do another World Cup qualifying cycle for us. But what about after him? Who's after Damien Lowe? Who's after Jamoy Topi? Where's the depth? Is Michael Hector going to be a holding midfielder? I think that's where he should play for Jamaica. If we can't secure the services of Calvin Phillips. So, something we should consider. Mason Holgate, it just depends on that meeting that he has with Gareth Southgate on Friday, because he has a meeting with Gareth Southgate on Friday. If it goes well, then he's going to be a 3-line. If not, then we have a chance. Let's see what Mikel Antonio is thinking as well, We're just going to have to wait and see how that process works out. Gareth McCleary, he was released by Reading FC. Kevin Freita, he signed for a team called Maccabi. Nantia, over in Israel. Amal Knight made his debut and kept, well, not a clean sheet, but he got 3 points for FC Tucson in a 2-1 victory over Fort Lauderdale Strikers. So, good stuff from the boys on the weekend. Wes Morgan securing Europa League football for next season. Brilliant result from Fulham today over Cardiff City. Essentially 1 foot into the playoff final. So Scotty Parker doing great things there. Michael Hector, Bobby Reid. Hopefully we can see them in the Premier League. And who knows, we can get some cheap players in our fantasy Premier League teams for next season. Between Ben Godfrey, Oxford and Holgate, we should be able to get at least one of them. Yeah, I think one of them is possible for sure. Not all three though. Lambert should be starting in the CDM spot if we don't get Phillips to come play for us. Yeah, I can understand why you say that. I'm in favor of Lambert. So 2 D mids on the road and 1 D mid at home. Never 2 D mids at home. Any news on Malik Foster? The club in Israel want him back. I think Jamaica has a good chance of claiming 3rd. Okay. Blake is doing well in the MLS. Certainly. Morgan and Taylor are good candidates for a recall. Which Taylor? Convinced Troy Deeney to play for Jamaica. I'll have a word with him, but he's not interested because of what happened in 2013. And I'm sure you all know what happened in 2013. So I think in life if we can be organized individuals, then everything falls into place. It's as simple as that. If we get documents and follow through and get the passport, let the individual know. All right? So that is key. Right, boys fans, thank you very much for tuning into this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below about the new World Cup qualifying format, all right? And let me know if you think this enhances Jamaica's opportunity to go to the next World Cup in 2022. All right, guys, thanks very much for tuning in. And we'll talk later about the incident in 2013. Let me just say, Simon, Jamaica should not be chasing players to play for Jamaica. Only select players who want to play. Well, ECBM, we have to reach out. We have to reach out to these individuals to get their Jamaican passport and documents. I can tell you it's a lengthy process. So we have to reach out. It's not necessarily chasing, but you reach out. If they're not interested, I'm not going to force them. If you don't want to play for my country, fine. So be it. But if you have a burning desire, passion, like what Giles Barnes had, Mariappa, Nosworthy, Beckford, Marvin Elliott, Gareth McCleary, Joby McAnuff, Theo Robinson, Daniel Gordon. I'm for that. Give me the passion. Give me the heart, desire. I'm for that. All right? I'll take that any game of the week. So, guys, we'll catch up on Thursday, all right? Corona Thursday is coming up in T minus 72 hours. Take care, guys.